Well, hi everyone. I'm John Retland, and this is my review of AEW Dark from Atlanta. Last week's Dynamite was really good, and this week's episode of Dark was atrocious ass. I'm going to tell you why here in a bit, but first, a PSA. Just because I dislike something, you guys can share your opinion, share your passion, and everything. The great thing about being a wrestling fan is we can dislike different things. You can have a cool discussion as long as we're cool with each other. I'm not going to tell you how to feel. You're not going to tell me how to feel, and I appreciate that, and I love you guys for watching. I really do. Letting you know, from here on out, it's going to be a little bit, anger-filled because I don't hold back my opinions, as you know. But we have Excalibur and Taz on commentary. Jimmy Havoc, who I like, met at the 5 Northwest Wrestling Show in August of 2018. And Jimmy Havoc is awesome. He is. I don't like deathmatch stuff, but he is a really good wrestler. And again, a nice guy. And when he wants to put aside deathmatch stuff, he really can wrestle. And it's nice to see that. Unfortunately, he had to work with Marco Stunt. Marco Stunt in a singles match. Gee, I wonder how I reacted. Oh, wait, I have a visual demonstration. This is it. Marco Stunt's a goddamn embarrassment to wrestling. It's fucking embarrassing to watch him. I know these guys fans. Great. I'm not one of them. And I'm not going to be one of them. It was fucking atrocious watching this kid in the ring. And I know he's not a kid. I know he's in his 20s. But it's not. I know that wrestling is about suspending disbelief and everything. You want to, believe in something. And yes, we know it's predetermined and all that stuff and everything. But this is just fucking stupid. This is just slapping wrestling in the face as far as I'm concerned. But again, I know he has his fans. Cool, whatever. I didn't enjoy this match. When Jimmy Havoc was on the offense, okay, great. But when Marco was, it was just stupid. Because Marco Stunt shouldn't be in the goddamn ring. And also, Japanese deathmatch legend Luther, whoever the fuck that guy is. And apparently people know who he is. Cool. I don't really care because I don't like deathmatch wrestling. And Mel are on stage because Luther cut a promo on Jimmy Havoc recently on Dark. Because that's what we're going with. We're going to get Jimmy Havoc over by having the Japanese deathmatch legend Luther face him. Great. That's good. No, it's not. Acid Rainmaker for 3. Good. Thank fucking Christ Marco Stunt lost. That's all I'm going to say there. Shivani gushes over Dasha Gonzalez being back. Oh boy, does he ever. Honestly, they have really good on-screen chemistry and everything. It is good to see Dasha back, and Shivani's having a blast. And then we have the Dark Order versus Shima and T-Hawk of Strong Hearts. Elise Aubrey was there. Shima and T-Hawk, I got to see them recently at another Defied Northwest Wrestling show. The Dark Order, I hate the gimmick. It's fucking atrocious. I don't care who the Exalted One is. I don't care. It's probably going to be Matt Hardy. Nothing's going to save this goddamn gimmick. I'm not going to allow anything to save this goddamn gimmick to me. I will dig my heels in. I will be stubborn on this because I don't find these guys interesting. Other people do, and that's fine. Strong Hearts look good. Grayson isn't bad. Uno isn't really all that good. And Fatality for 3. T-Hawk takes the pin. That's about it. Let's just rush through the rest of this. May 23rd, by the way, is Double or Nothing. Cool. Okay, I can't wait to order that. I am going to be ordering AEW Revolution, by the way. And we get Kip Sabian with Penelope Ford versus Joey Janela Falls Count Anywhere match. Oh, great, Joey. All we need was Orange Cassidy in the match and it would have been the worst, my least favorite things about AEW. But fucking Christ. Janela, I don't get the appeal of. I just don't. I've seen him live twice at a couple indie shows, and I'm just like, why? But he was over with most of the crowd, so cool. Kip Sabian, he's fine. Him and Penelope are a good act. They reenacted the whole ball shot thing that they did where Joey Janela hit Sabian in the balls during their entrance. And they just battle all over the stage and everything. Penelope does a dive off the stage onto Joey Janela. Later misses and goes into part of a wall. We got a fake leg from a fan or under the rain. Fuck, I don't know. I started to tune out during this. We got a fake prosthetic leg as opposed to a real prosthetic leg. Reenacting In Your House, good friends, better enemies. And if you don't know, April 1996, Diesel and Shawn. So, we get a weird, almost like variation of like some kind of twist. I thought he was trying to go for some kind of weird jackhammer variation. But Sabian ends up, barely crashing through the table, sending Janela through it. It's just, there were a lot of spots that were really awkward. Then there were two tables set up. Penelope gets in the ring. She hits a nice hurricanrana on Joey Janela, easily out-wrestling him, which it's not really hard to do. I think almost anybody on the AEW roster could. And then there was a bad I am the table spot where there were two tables set up and he tosses Penelope, Joey does, into Sabian's arm, and they crash into the tables. I don't know who the fuck to blame was to blame for this, but it was atrocious. It was fucking terrible. It was fucking goddamn stupid. And the Kane shot to the back of the skull, and Joey Janela beats Sabian. So I guess this feud's over. I mean, I don't fucking care. I never cared about it anyway. But then we get Dustin and QT Marshall versus Shawn Spears and Peter Avalon. Brandy in Dustin's corner. Great. I mean, whatever. She's a baby face, and she seems to be a little more comfortable there. But boy, they should have made this a 6-person tag. Except I don't want to see Brandy in the goddamn ring again. Leva Bates and Tully Blanchard were in Shawn and Avalon's corner. Mostly comedy. It wasn't awful, but it wasn't great. It was okay. At least QT and Dustin did fine. Shawn Spears eventually leaves. Peter Avalon gets beat up. And Leva Bates tries to stop the kick in the corner from Dustin. And then Brandy gets in, takes over jacket, takes off the earrings, and hits a spear, which wasn't all that impressive on Leva. Christ, between those two. But then we get this weird, combination. 1, 2, 3. And QT Marshall and Dustin get the victory. Or Marshall, I'm not really sure. Anyway, that's the end of that. F. Wasn't good. Just wasn't good. Sorry. I mean, I almost wanted to go deep. It's just Marco Stunt, Dark Order, Joey Janela in matches. It's like this show was intentionally designed to annoy fans that feel the way I do. Which is probably like 3 people. Because I don't think anybody has the amount of vitriol for these particular gimmicks that I do. But anyway, agree, disagree with what I said. Like, share, subscribe, Twitter handle in the description. I'm John Ritlin. I'll see you soon.